Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Nottingham Forest, the Forest job, if you will. Let's have a look at the results of the last few games that you weren't with me for. The latest was a 1-0 victory over Barnsley, a very hard fought contest, winning it with a quite a fortunate goal for I can't remember who. I think it might have been Graben, but I might be wrong. Before that, we had one of those fantastic days where everything clicked. Huddersfield Town nil, Nottingham Forest 4. It was just an absolute hammering. I don't know what I did right, but everything seemed to just come off. We were 3-0 up by half time. Two from Graben, one from Lolly, and then in the second half, we had who was it? Sammy Amiobi, I believe, finished off the route with a nicely placed curled effort from inside the box. He curled it with the outside of his left foot. It was ridiculous, and I wish I had recorded it, and no one's going to believe me. But there we are. And of course, you saw the match against Bournemouth, which we ended up drawing 1-1, and that put us in a fairly decent position in the league, which we'll go back to now, and you can see that we are fourth in the championship at the moment. There is a 10-point gap between us and seventh place, which remember is the most important thing at the moment for us. We need to get into those playoffs, really. I want to see us up into the Premier League as soon as possible. We can struggle in the Premier League as long as you like, but we need to be there pretty much as soon as possible. Get that money rolling in, make us into a club that can attract big name players. Speaking of attracting players, we bought one. Not particularly a big name, but a name that anyone that's played PES for a certain number of years will be familiar with. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the team Mr. Q Arcas, who is a Master League original. He was a free transfer. We're paying him somewhere in the region of £10,000 a week. But in order to make this 4-4-2 formation work, I needed a player who could play as a support striker, or shadow striker if you will. And he absolutely ticks all of the boxes for me. This also allows us to play Lolly in the attacking midfield position that I prefer him to be in. It does mean that Luke Freeman has lost his place in the side. He will now be sitting on the bench, but he is there in case we need him. I'm experimenting with a midfield of Yates and Arter ahead of Sal. I'm thinking with that, the logic is he's a big bastard, Sal. Very, very tall. And I think he just gives us better defensive cover than Colback does. I could be wrong. He might be slightly less mobile, but I feel like a lot of the time we're defending aerially. So Sao is going to give us that aerial cover. The back line stays the same. Samba stays in goal. We're looking at a replacement for Diallo, who we have had offers for. However, I've not accepted any because the goalkeeper that I really want isn't available yet, as he's just moved clubs. Um, it's not a big name signing. It won't be a big name signing. For me, Samba is going to be the main man going forward for the next season or two. We're just looking for a backup. So ideally, we want a youngster. Looking at Diallo, you can't see it here, but he's actually depreciating. His talent is slowly ebbing away. So what we really want is a goalkeeper who is at least the same rating as Diallo, but improves on him where possible and is young enough that they can still improve. And thankfully, goalkeepers that fit that description are cheap as chips, so we should be able to pick one up for a song come the end of the season. Anyway, today's match is against Brentford. I've literally just played them in my private save, so I'm feeling okay about the fact that we have them. Beat them 2-0 in that game, so let's see if we can get a result against them today. Well, not with that form. Good Lord Almighty. That is pretty horrendous. I know I put too much store in arrows, and I should probably ignore these. But I'm not sure I can, honestly. Um, ooh. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw Cafu onto the bench for Colback because Basharu can play centre midfield and defensive midfield. and he would probably be better cover than Colback in that situation. Cafu can also play central and defensive midfield, but he's rated better as a central midfielder, and he's a well-rounded player looking at that octagon in the bottom of the screen there. So, God help me, I tell you what, we will start Guerrero ahead of Graben, but God help me, I'm going to start with mostly these arrows, and that probably means we're going to end up losing the game today, people. So bear with me while I put in an absolutely turgid performance. The other thing to note is that this is the first time that I will be playing this particular formation from the get-go. I know it's the same basic layout, but some of the setup for it is slightly different to how I've been using it before. Hopefully the players will lend themselves to this formation, because the thing is, square pegs, round holes. Sometimes you can put a team in a similar formation that you've been playing with another team, and they just won't play well together. So let's see what happens today as Janssen takes the ball, plays it out to Dalsgaard, and immediately played down the wing. Here's De Silva, and they're trying to cut inside us. Yuri Ribeiro doing his best to stick with it, and does. And we have the ball now and are looking to attack down the centre of the pitch. Here's Yates. Into Lolly, can he make it? No, he can't, but he's going to chase after it, and it's a long ball out, which McKenna should get to easily. Sal picks up the loose ball, and we have possession back yet again. Here's Lolly in a good attacking position. He's holding the man off well. Oh, it's a lovely goal. It's a lovely, easy touch for Guerrero to open the scoring on 6 minutes. And really that goal was all thanks to the immense strength and calmness under pressure of Joe Lolly in that attacking midfield area. Look how he holds the man off, takes him wide, opens up the area for Guerrero, and then just plays the simplest of through balls, which Guerrero then just takes first time with his right foot into the bottom corner of the net. Lovely goal, love to see it. Jensen now to Pinnock, plays it out to Norgard. I mean, it is entirely possible that this formation that I'm currently using is a little bit OP. I've had really good luck with it with my private save, which is using a Master League original lineup, and we all know how good some of those players are. So we'll have to wait and see whether we stick with it. We are playing on Superstar at the moment, by the way, just so that everyone knows. Anyone that doesn't believe me, you're free to doubt, but we can always check that afterwards. You can normally tell from the way that the AI plays as to what difficulty it is. Here's Benrahma, who has been getting massive plaudits in real life at the moment. He's an exciting talent, as is Mr. Arcas, but on this occasion he can't quite make it stick. Yuri Ribeiro doing a good job of blocking the ball, goes out for a throw-in, which Dalsgaard will take immediately. Of course, Brentford were very, very unfortunate not to be promoted at the end of last season. A lot of people argue that they should have been promoted, and although I can't say with any authority that that is the case because I didn't watch the game, I can certainly sympathise with them, because from what I did see, they were a very fun team to watch. Oh, there's a ball on here. Guerrero comes through. He's going to take a charge. And, oh, he's just squeezed it past the post. What a chance for Guerrero to double his team's lead. And it was a lovely give and go 1-2. Used his strength to hold off the defender. And the goalkeeper's made a fantastic save there, just getting enough on it to put it around and actually pushing it off of Guerrero and earning himself a goal kick. Brilliant goalkeeping there. So yeah, Brentford apparently played some extremely attractive and attacking football last season. I say apparently because I decided to let my Sky subscription go. It was just getting too expensive, to be honest with you. Oh dear, this could be danger. Sails over the crossbar. Well covered by the goalkeeper. But you can see he's not happy with his defence, and I don't blame him. A little bit too much chit-chat from the manager. If that had gone in, I think the goalkeeper would have been quite unhappy with himself, to be honest. Samba's just going to knock this one long into Jenkinson. And we can kick off again down this side of the pitch. It's not bad. Oh, Lolly! It's gone in off of Lolly. It's 2-0. The goalkeeper didn't know what to do, so he put his foot through it. And Joe Lolly was in the right place at the right time to benefit. Lovely passing movement from Nottingham Forest again. And it was the panic caused by that incisive passing that benefited Joe Lolly in the end. Oh, he's taken them right in the baby maker, but he doesn't care. A goal makes it all better. 2-0 now to Nottingham Forest, and this is the Forest that I wanted to see. This is the football that I wanted from my team. Jenkinson doesn't quite manage to cut things out. The defence does a good job in holding back, and in so doing, allowing the goalkeeper enough time to sight the ball correctly. Oh, that's nice. Over the top, Arcas can't get onto it, but Jenkinson will pick up the loose ball. I think Arcas might have been the player that makes everything just work that little bit better. Lolly again with the strength. Absolutely superb showing from Lolly, and it's going to be a free kick on the very edge of the area. I have to say, Lolly playing in this attacking midfield role centrally, I'm seeing a whole new side of him that I didn't see on the wing, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's going to be right on the edge of the D, this free kick. And Arcas, the new boy, it looks as though he's going to take it. He is rated the best free kick taker in this team. So let's see what he can do with it. Oh, he puts it well over. He might be rated highly, but he's going to have to work on those. It was very, very close, mind. But I'm used to my free kicks and free kick takers getting him a little bit closer to target than that. Oh, Bueno. Kinder, as I'm going to call him. Kinder Bueno. A show of pace there, but loses the ball, and immediately Forest on the counter-attack here. Lolly plays it out to Yates. There's a long ball on for Guerrero, and he's going for it. This has been an exceptional first half of football for Forest. I don't mind tooting my own horn there. Really has been. The benefit of playing this diamond is that you have so many bodies in central areas that as long as you don't mind playing down the centre of the pitch, you have options everywhere to pass to. Forward, backwards, left and right. That's probably one of the things that I would advise new players to experiment with, is think about where you like to play the ball. If you like playing down the wing, if you have good luck with crossing, then by all means, it's a poor pass, then by all means play a formation that allows you to take advantage, much as I did in the early going of last season with Newcastle. That's it, half time, 2-0 to the visitors. It's been very good value for money here. Very happy with the result, very happy with the performance, and let's hope it can continue in the second half. But yeah, as I was saying, if you like wing play, play a formation that's nice and wide and has lots of people out on the wing. If you like playing intricate passing football in and around the box and in the centre of the pitch, load up players in the centre of the pitch. If your preference is to get the ball and just run, play counter-attacking football. There's nothing wrong with it. The great thing about football, the democratising thing about football, is that there are so many ways to win a football match. And while they might not all be the most attractive, they might not necessarily be for the purists, they're all as valid as each other. If you want to play like Stoke, which I wouldn't advise, but if you want to play like Stoke, then by all means play like Stoke. If you want to play like Manchester City, well, first of all, good luck finding the money. But second of all, go for it, because it's a very attractive form of football. Liverpool, I think, do it better, though. Right, Jenkinson looking to put the shackles on Benrahma here, and unable to. Oh, and that's a very good, dangerous ball. This could be danger. We got away with that one, but we need to defend. The danger isn't gone yet. Here's De Silva. Plays it out wide to Dalsgaard. Sau diffuses. Nice from Arcas. Cheeky ball out to Yuri Ribeiro, but it'll work. We're in danger here straight away. Goalkeeper needs to come out. Held on to that triangle button like my life depended on it. But it worked out for us. Dinked over the top for Guerrero. He could be in here. No, Dalsgaard does a good job of reading the ball and picking up exactly where Guerrero put it. You can't hold on to the sprint button all the time. It makes your player way too easy to read. And there's another example of why it's beneficial to play so many players in the centre. It makes it very difficult when you're playing a team that like to do the same. It makes it very difficult for them to place a pass. That's, speaking of passes, that's not a great one. Norgard to Henry. Benrahma again. Yates coming out to help out with the defence. Trying to place Yates. Oh dear, that could be dangerous. It was dangerous. It's 2-1. And I'm going to have to stop yapping, and I'm going to have to start concentrating, because if I'm not careful, this could get away from us. Unusual enough that we score more than one goal, certainly on camera. Here's Ribeiro. Harriata now. Oh, that's a poor pass. Jenkinson with a good interception. A much needed interception. That's a nice ball into Lolly. Guerrero's in space. He'll take it into the corner. Wait for some players to come and back him up. Jenkinson with a cross. Arcas near post. Never going to get that on target. But pretty decent football from Nottingham Forest. Confidence a little bit shaken after conceding that first goal. But we'll see how things continue to develop here. Good tackle from Harriata, and immediately he's back in amongst it. Over the top for Arcas. Oh, goalkeeper comes and he gets it. That was vital that the goalkeeper read that correctly, and he did. It's a great pass out to Bueno. And it's going to be a goal kick, I think. Dalsgaard is coming off for good. Dalsgaard's had a decent game. He's nipped a few attacks in the bud, and he's been a pretty decent attacking outlet for Brentford as well. Kind of glad to see the back of him. I'm hoping, really, that Benrahma, we see the back of him fairly soon, because he has been a massive pain. Goalkeeper comes out and has to clear it immediately. Oh, Guerrero's in here, surely a chance. Oh, he tried to place it when he should have hammered it. Benrahma again, Worrell comes out for him this time. Jenkinson will get to the loose ball, and he plays it back to the goalkeeper. Here's McKenna. Yuri Ribeiro. Not the pass he wanted. You can see the intention though. And the defender, McKenna, does the safe thing and just plays it straight out. De Silva now on the ball and he takes it out of play, and it's going to be a throw into Nottingham Forest. That's a bit of a freebie for Forest, is that? Oof, and that was nearly a freebie for Brentford, but I think Forest have gotten away with it. Indeed they have. And the ball ends up a little bit further up the pitch. Yuri Ribeiro there. Just playing out what's left of time now. And there it is, the final whistle. We've got ourselves a trophy. Whatever Workhorse is, I do not know. All I know is that it's Brentford 1, Nottingham Forest 2. And that's another 3 points in the bag towards a potential promotion push. So here's the first goal on 7 minutes. It was lovely work from Lolly, and then the simplest of balls through. Guerrero in plenty of space left his defender standing and just tucked it away with that instinctual finish. I didn't make any substitutions, did I? I forgot to make any substitutions. Oh my goodness. Well, never mind. Shot from Guerrero on the 22nd minute, which just eked past the far post. Shot from Godos, which did create a little bit of squeaky bums on the Forest bench, I'm not going to lie. And this is the second goal, which it was a lovely passing move. It genuinely was. I was, if it wasn't for the fact that it was me that was doing it, I'd be really going at it. But as it is, lovely passing move. And it's not often you score a goal with the baby maker. But Lolly did there. We won't bother watching the opposition's goal. That's not what we're here for. But there are the match-ending stats. 6 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. Brentford with the solitary goal from 3 efforts. Pretty happy, all told. I think we performed very well in the first half. Second half, they found us out a little bit more. And it was undoubtedly my lack of substitutions made, which made us a little bit more susceptible in that second half. But never mind. Lolly getting the man of the match, and I should bloody well think so too. Not only setting up the first goal, but sacrificing his future progeny for the second goal. Looking at the other results, Wickham getting another victory. That is impressive, especially against Watford. Norwich have won their match, and where are Bournemouth? There they are, 4-0 victors away to Sheffield Wednesday. So let's see how the table looks. Well, with Watford succumbing to that unusual defeat, I would say unusual, but we were beaten by them a couple of weeks ago. They are now equal on points with us. Equal third place for Watford and Nottingham Forest. The only difference is our goal difference that's separating us. They've scored more and they've conceded less, which of course means, basic mathematics, that they are ahead of us on goal difference. However, if we can keep this momentum going, we might even manage, and I'll say this in hushed tones, automatic promotion. You never know. Before I go, I did say I was just going to show you, and there's going to be absolutely no cuts here whatsoever. I'll scoot over to settings just to show you that we are still actually in Superstar mode. There we are. It's still on Superstar. I am tempted to move it up to 12 minutes, but I'm not going to at the moment. Why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So there we go. That is the end of another episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'm in a brilliant mood after that, I have to say. What a great passing performance by Forest. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.